We're in the middle of a really exciting project and we wanted to take you guys along. Today we are starting our hardwood floor installation in the living room and entryway. So here's the big reveal. We decided to go with a 3/4 inch solid oak floor. Now when we were looking for a floor, we wanted something that was going to fit the style and theme of the home. And since we took out a solid hardwood floor, we decided we want to put one back in. And that's why we chose wood over laminate or other options. We just want to have that hardwood, old-fashioned hardwood floor feel. Now a little fun fact about this floor is that they are 3 1/4 inches wide. And that's the same width as the floor that we removed. So we tried staying with as close as we could to the original flooring. Not in color, but in just the feel, the width of it and what it is. So that's the flooring, and even though our focus is getting our living room finished, which we're standing in right now, we had to start in the entryway because the entryway gets the same hardwood flooring and it's going to carry on into the living room. When you come into our house, the entryway has a tiled floor. And at the end of the tiled floor is a small section that we left empty for hardwood floor. We wanted it to be a transitional area where tile meets wood, and that way you kind of have a designated spot for shoes, and it helps separate the entryway from the living space. So we basically have a small hall area to lay the hardwood floor in. We have a couple obstacles. I need to build thresholds or transition pieces that's going to go from the tile to the wood and also from our bedroom to the wood. We have a carpeted bedroom. To keep it simple, I decided to just take the hardwood flooring and bring it out to the table saw and create my own transition pieces. It was really easy to do. All I really had to do was notch out the wood to fit over the tile and to fit over the carpet. And that's pretty much it. It's really easy to make transitions. Now to make the wood look good in our bedroom doorway, we had to undercut the door jambs so the floor could slide underneath the door jambs. You don't want to install hardwood floor so that you can see the edges. It shouldn't go between the door jambs. So that's super easy. We just took a small scrap of flooring that we cut off from making the transitions and used that as a guide to run our oscillating tool across. It was like just a couple minutes, all done, and the door jambs were undercut. So we got those installed, and now it's literally just starting the floor installation. So let me tell you, we have actually installed hardwood flooring once before in our previous home, our first home back in Indiana. We did hardwood floor all throughout the home. So we have a little bit of practice, but it's been a long time. How many years has it been?
About 9 or so.
But even though it's been a long time, I feel like we're getting right back into it and we know exactly what to do. It's actually a really easy floor to install. I think it's really underappreciated these days in the age of vinyl and laminate flooring. But hardwood floor is still a really beautiful and easy to install option in my opinion. You just need the right tools and it goes pretty quickly. It's also fun because every box is just random pieces. It's all different lengths and you never know what you're going to get. So you just grab whatever piece looks good and stick it in and try to keep those joints staggering. Now you can start to see how the transitional pieces in our entryway are interacting with the flooring, where the tile transition is actually perpendicular to the flooring, but they still interlock with each other because of the way they're made with the tongues and grooves. And it's making for a really clean finish. I'm really happy with how it's coming out. Now you might notice me switching back and forth from using a finish nailer to using a flooring nailer. And the reason I'm doing that is because when you start a hardwood floor, you're along a wall usually, and the flooring nailer just doesn't fit because it has a large clip that holds all the nails. So you can't get it too close to the wall. So that means like on the first 2 rows or so, you have to finish nail it or hand nail it. You just can't use the nailer, the flooring nailer. Another thing I should mention is the underlayment that we're using. Now it might just look like brown paper, but this is actually a Class 2 vapor retarder. It's made with 2 layers of brown craft paper with a layer of like tar in the middle. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's the same thing as the paper on a fiberglass insulation. And it's actually designed for flooring underlayment to help stop moisture from coming up and causing your boards to warp and expand and having all kinds of problems. We decided to use this as an extra precaution because you never know. Our house is prone to moisture. We could end up with water under the house, and we don't want that moisture coming up and causing problems in our floor. So it's kind of like using felt paper. You might know like the black tar paper that you buy for building, but this stuff is a lot easier and cleaner to work with because the tar is actually in between the layers of brown paper, and it just makes it really easy and convenient to use. And so far I'm really liking it, and it was affordable, so that's why we chose it. Another little fun fact is that plywood itself, when you buy a standard plywood sheathing with the exterior grade glue, it actually acts as a class 2 vapor retarder as well. So between the plywood and the paper, we shouldn't have any moisture problems coming up through our floor. It's going to be a nice and sealed building assembly, and I think this hardwood floor is going to last a long time. I hope it will. So we accomplished our goal for the day. We got our entryway floor done, and it looks awesome. All of us are just thrilled with how it came out, and the whole thing is going perfectly. Now it was getting late and we were hot, so we decided to take a break. So that's all we accomplished for now, but we just wanted to share the update and show you guys how it went. So that's all we have for now. Next time we'll try to continue on with the living room floor and hopefully complete that room, and it's going to be awesome to be able to start doing trim work and getting this place finished. So thanks for watching, and until next time, take care.
See ya.